Today I'm reviewing a book that will be a treasure trove for researchers, but a bit tedious for the average reader. It's Nintendo Magic by Osamu Inoue. This book is definitely not perfect, and that's why I'm only recommending it to certain people. If you're looking for a book that weaves facts and figures into a compelling narrative, then Nintendo Magic is not for you. It's choppy and repetitive, perhaps because it got its start as a series of articles for the magazine Nikkei Business. And Nintendo Magic is so overwhelmingly positive that it sometimes feels like you're reading Nintendo propaganda. Despite all that, Nintendo Magic will always be on my bookshelf, and I'm grateful for the information that Osamu Inoue captured in this book. If you like to research video game history, I think you'll feel the same way. That's because Nintendo Magic contains something pretty rare: first-hand interviews with Nintendo's top leaders. Hiroshi Yamauchi, his successor Satoru Iwata, and legendary game producer Shigeru Miyamoto were all interviewed for this book. Hiroshi Yamauchi and Satoru Iwata have died since the book's publication in 2009, which makes me even more grateful that their insights were captured in this book. Nintendo Magic was a great resource when I worked on my episode on the life of Satoru Iwata. The book touches on many key moments in the company's history, but in my opinion, its greatest strength is in its sections about Iwata's quest to bring gaming to a mass audience. When he took over Nintendo in 2002, Iwata faced a hard truth. The gaming population was shrinking. So when other companies locked into a competition over who could produce the most powerful hardware, Nintendo shifted the paradigm. The solution? To make video games fun again. And that's exactly what they did. The Nintendo DS and Wii systems attracted people who hadn't touched a video game in years, if ever. As a result, in 2008, when the rest of the world was reeling from the effects of a global financial crisis, Nintendo was booming. It's an interesting story for business people and for Nintendo fans. There's a lot of great information in here about how getting more people into gaming, rather than catering solely to existing gamers, helped Nintendo thrive. The book also gives you a look at how Miyamoto comes up with his ideas. For example, Miyamoto's own quest to lose weight and his commitment to daily weigh-ins helped inspire the Wii Fit. The interviews with Iwata, Miyamoto, and Yamauchi are valuable, but unfortunately, they're really the only interviews you find in this book. Part of this is understandable. Nintendo is notoriously tight-lipped about how it operates, but the fact that we're only hearing from Nintendo's top leaders leaves the book feeling pretty one-dimensional. And, as I mentioned, the book praises Nintendo so much you can't help but feel that you're missing out on a much better, deeper story. If you're looking for a book that will keep your interest from beginning to end, and tell a well-rounded story of Nintendo's philosophy and history, this probably isn't it. But if you need to cherry-pick some good information about Nintendo's history, or want quotes and insights from Nintendo's leaders, then Nintendo Magic is definitely the book for you. That's all for this episode of Gaming Historian. Thanks for watching.
Funding for Gaming Historian is provided in part by supporters on Patreon. Thank you.